Today is Wednesday 10th of April 2024 and I've just completed my 5th week of monk mode. Or not completed if you've seen what I've done this week, and it's basically nothing because I've barely stuck to what I've meant to been doing. But the thing is, I think this week has taught me the most about all the other weeks because this is the week that I've stuck the least to what I've meant to been doing. And the funny thing is, you learn more when you're failing rather than you're winning, because failures teach you more about yourself than success ever does. Because through the process of failing and getting back up, you're learning how to get past the problem. You're learning how to do better. You're learning how to get back up. You're learning the skills to not make the mistake the next time. And that's why I think this week has been the most useful for me. Now, it doesn't look great on paper. I've been missing maybe 1 or 2 protocols every single day, maybe even more. But I've understood my limits this week. I've understood what I needed to do to push past them and get better in the future. So it's been great for that reason. And I think I'm in a good position to really start hammering in on getting even more consistent and trying to make sure that I hit these protocols every single day. Now, I've not been waking up at 6 a.m. every single morning, but I've been waking up relatively early. And the benefit of that is I think I'm building the sleep schedule where I'm setting a consistent time between around 10 to 10:30 and I wake up between 6 and 7:30. By maintaining that consistency, I think eventually I can get to the point where I'm consistently hitting the 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. mark. So I wouldn't really consider this week a failure because I think it's taught me a lot of things that I needed to know. I failed my cold shower today. To be honest, it wasn't because of a lack of willpower. I had a class in the morning and I was running late and I just didn't have time to go through the whole process of a cold shower, waiting outside, trying to force myself inside. I just had 30 seconds to take a shower. So I just took a quick hot shower and just sped off because I was running late. But then that's again my fault as well because I should have woken up earlier and planned my day accordingly. Yesterday I was feeling so mentally fatigued. I felt like I was resisting so much that I couldn't be asked to do anything. I lost all concentration because I was constantly refusing to give in to my desires, and it took a massive mental toll on me. So I gave in a bit, and I think it was a good thing that I did, because I felt like I reached a limit where I couldn't resist anymore. And resisting even more, yeah, I could have done that, but then I also had to study, and resisting meant that I couldn't study as effectively as I wanted to. But now I feel much better, and I don't feel as if I'm mentally fatigued. It sounds kind of weird, but it feels like I recharged. I think when you randomly set yourself off the target of doing all these habits consistently, it's basically impossible because you need some kind of structure and some kind of plan to get to the point where you can do these every single day. You can't just wake up one day and choose to do it. You're going to fall. Obviously, you're going to fall. It's not like you can just wake up with the mindset that one day you're going to do this and then you're going to do this for the rest of your life. It's a plan you have to follow. You're going to fall, obviously. No matter how much drive or willpower you have, it's virtually impossible to do it because great things take time. And if I'm completely honest, I thought I could do it just by putting my mind to it. I thought I had a massive amount of discipline, so I could just force myself to push through all of this. But then I realized I had limits. There are limits. And to surpass them, I have to keep pushing at them. Like at the gym, you start up with 5 kg, but you keep pushing every single day. 7 kg, 9 kg, 10 kg. You keep pushing and pushing. And that limit, that bar, that standard you set for yourself, it starts rising. That is applicable to life. When you start with all these habits, yeah, you might do it for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe 4 days. But eventually it starts taking a mental toll. And you can't maintain it for a long period of time without giving in. But then you found your limit. And then you want to increase that limit next time. And more and more and more. Until you can do these on a consistent basis. So you might call this week a failure. I think this week was instrumental in setting me up for the success for the rest of monk mode. I mean, time will tell, won't it? We'll see.